Hello, 6th graders. Welcome to the 22nd of February lesson, video lesson. Open your books, please. You know we started a new unit, Unit 4. Open, get ready. First of all, it's the new unit. It's a mystery, this unit's name. And for A, what's happening? We passed this part. We answered the questions. And here, let's zoom in. Here, there are the idioms about the strong emotions. And now we match them to the pictures. 7, very happy, jump for joy. Very angry, 6, see red. Very frustrated, 4, tear your hair out. Very nervous, 5, have butterflies in your stomach. Very surprised, number 1, jump out of your skin. Very brave, 3, have nerves of steel. Very scared, number 2, it's make your hair stand on end. Now let's listen.
Track 23, page 46, exercise 2. A.
7. Jump for joy.
B.
6. See red.
C.
4. Tear your hair out.
D.
5. Have butterflies in your stomach.
E.
1. Jump out of your skin.
F.
3. Have nerves of steel.
G.
2. Make your hair stand on end.
And now we pass to the part 2. Here, what are we going to do? We are listen to the conversations, what's happening in each conversation. Let's listen.
Track
first.
24, page 46, exercise 2. 1.
Oh, what on earth is that?
It's only me.
2.
Emma, will you stop doing that? You are really annoying me now.
Sorry, David.
3.
What's wrong, Emma?
I can't do this crossword puzzle. It's making me crazy.
4.
Boo! Ah! Who's that? Oh, Emma, that's still not funny.
Sorry, David.
5.
Aren't you scared, Emma? You're up quite high on that wall.
Nah, I'm quite calm. It looks easy.
6.
What's wrong, Emma?
I'm really worried about this test.
Why?
I haven't studied enough.
7.
Oh, wow! That's fantastic! Brilliant!
What is?
I passed the test! I can't believe it!
As you see the conversation 7 in it, she is very happy because she passed her test. Okay, now we will match them with the idioms. Let's look at the answer. You can listen it again if you like. In conversation 1, his hair is standing on end. In conversation 2, he is seeing red. In conversation 3, she is tearing her hair out. In conversation 4, he jumped out of his skin. In conversation 5, she has nerves of steel. In conversation 6, she has butterflies in her stomach. In conversation 7, she is jumping for joy. And now we can pass to the other parts. Here, mime and idiom, and your partner will guess it. We did it in the classroom. Now open your workbook, page 34, exercise 1 and 2. We will do that. Here we will match the sentences 1 to 6 to the pictures A to G. Alright, let's see the answers. 1. He jumped out of his skin at the noise. You can choose the correct answer from this box. 2. He saw red because his car stopped working. 3. She was tearing her hair out because she couldn't finish the computer game. 4. She had butterflies in her stomach before the play. 5. He got his medal and jumped for joy. 6. He was so brave. He had nerves of steel. The ghost was so frightening. His hair was standing on end. And now we can match them to the photos. 1. It's A. What was it? He jumped out of his skin at the noise. B. It's 7. The ghost was so frightening his hair was standing on end. C. It's 5. He got his medal and jumped for joy. D. It's number 3. She was tearing her hair out because she couldn't finish the computer game. And E. It's 4. She had butterflies in her stomach before the play. And F. It's number 2. He saw red because his car stopped working. G. It's the number 6. And here he was so brave, he had nerves of steel. And now we can continue from part 2. And now we can continue with the second part. We will complete the dialogues with the correct idiom from exercise 1 here. Be careful, don't worry, it's fine. You have to have nerves of steel to ride your bike down that hill. 2. Can you tell me who's chasing the children in this film? I'm not sure. But it's a bit scary. Yes, it is. It's making my hair stand on end. I can see. 3. What was that horrible noise? I nearly jumped out of my skin. Sorry, I fell over the dog and knocked over some glasses. Is the dog okay? Hey, what about me? 4. What's wrong? I can't do this physics problem. I'm just tearing my hair out, trying to find the answer. I'm sorry, I can't help you. Physics isn't my favorite subject. It obviously isn't mine either. Now open your student's book again. Here there is a new topic for the grammar, relative clauses. And now read and listen to the dialogue. How is Simon annoying Tasha? Let's listen.
Track 25, page 47. Exercise 4.
What are you watching?
Shh. It's the new detective drama which everyone's talking about. It makes your hair stand on end.
Oh, great. What's happening?
Okay. You see the tall guy? That's the man who's looking for his friend.
Okay. And who's the woman who's following him?
She's the detective that's investigating the mystery.
And what's she got in her hand?
That's the note that the friend wrote.
Why did he write it?
I don't know yet. Just watch the program.
But why did the friend disappear?
I don't know. It's a mystery. Just watch.
Okay, calm down.
And now let's see the answer. How is Simon annoying Tasha? He's asking her lots of questions about the detective drama while she's trying to watch TV. Okay, and here, as you see, there are some relative clauses in this dialogue. We will complete the sentences from the dialogue. 1 is the new detective drama which everyone is talking about. That's the man who's looking for his friend. 3, she's the detective that's investigating the mystery. 4, that's the note that the friend wrote. As I wanted to remind you again, if we are talking about a person or a people, we say who to combine two sentences, and for who we can also use that. For which we use it for the things, for the objects, okay, and for the which also we can use that again. And now we can continue with the next exercise. Read the information, then highlight the relative clauses in sentence 2 to 4 in the same way as sentence 1. Okay. One, it's the new detective drama which everyone is talking about. It tells us more about the detective drama because it is highlighted and we are talking about it. 2, that's the man who is looking for his friend. It tells us more about the man. We are defining the man here. 3, she's the detective that's investigating the mystery. We can also use here who, and it tells us more about the detective, the person. 4, that's the note that the friend wrote. That's the note which the friend wrote, we can also say. It tells us more about the note because we tell about the note, sorry. Again, we continue. Complete the sentences with the correct relative pronoun. Okay, let's remember again. We use who and that for people. We use which and that for things. It's so important. And now we can continue with the next exercise here. Choose the correct relative pronouns who, which, or that. Sometimes we can use two of them, like who that or which that. 1, it's a person who gives lessons at school, or it's a person that gives lessons at school. 2, it's something which tells the time, or it's something that tells the time. 3, it's a US city which is also called the Big Apple, or it's US city that is also called the Big Apple. 4, it's something which you need to play tennis, or it's something that you need to play tennis. 5, it's someone who investigates crimes, or it's someone that investigates crimes. And okay, now we can see the answers for the questions. Number 1 is a teacher. 2, you can say watch, clock, or mobile. 3, Big Apple, its name is New York, in other words. 4, a ball, a racket, or a net. 5, a detective or a police officer. These are the answers of 7A, okay? And now writing and speaking part, but before this there is workbook exercises. Open 35. Here we can also complete with the relative clauses. 1 is the person that studies nature and the environment, or who studies nature and the environment. 2, it's an object that tennis players use. 3, it's a musical instrument that has 6 strings, or which has 6 strings. It's something that is useful for carrying, or it is something which is useful for carrying things. 5, it's someone who paints pictures to sell, or that paints pictures to sell. 6, it's an animal that lives in the jungle. Let's look at the answers. It's a person who studies nature and the environment. It is a biologist. 1, biologist. 2, it's an object that tennis players use. It is a racket F. 3 is a musical instrument that has 6 strings. It is, of course, a guitar. 3. 4 is something that is useful for carrying things. It is a bag, or C. And now 5, it's someone who paints pictures to sell. It's an artist. 5A. And the last one, it's an animal that lives in the jungle. It's a monkey. 6E. And now we continue. We will complete again with who, which, or that. That's the dog that ate your sausages, or which ate your sausages. 2, they are the students who won the match, or that won the match. 3, here is the present that was for your birthday last week, or which was for your birthday last week. 4. Can you introduce me to the person who painted this picture or that painted this picture? 5. I'm looking for something that can open this can. Here we can also use which can open this can. 6. Have you met the boy who lives next door or that lives next door? And now we turn back to Students Book, page 47, exercise 8 again. Here, writing and speaking part. As you see, there are 6 photos. We will try to guess what they are. We can use the words, vocabularies, verbs here to make phrases. For example, photo 1 is something that. Let's listen and see the answers after.
Track 26, page 47. Exercise 9.
Photo 1 is something which takes people to hospital. Photo 2 is someone who tests things in a laboratory. Photo 3 is something that cuts food. Photo 4 is something that writes. Photo 5 is someone who catches criminals. Photo 6 is someone that looks after people in hospital.
Okay. And now we can continue with the next part. Here we will look at the workbook, and also we played this game in the class. And this is the last part of the exercises, listening part. Listen and write the correct answer. First,
Track 18,
listen.
page 35. Exercise 6.
Right. 1 down. Someone who is brave. 10 letters. Begins with a C. What do you think?
Courageous?
Yep. How do you spell it? Has it got an E in the middle?
Yes. Courageous.
Really? Okay, thanks. Right. What about a car which always goes? Let me think.
Reliable. Look, it begins with an R. You spell it R-E-L-I-A-B-L-E.
I know. Okay, the next one. Something that doesn't work anymore is, broken?
Useless.
I'm not useless.
No, that's what the answer is.
Oh, I see. Okay, the next clue is easy. Someone who is a celebrity is...
Famous.
I was going to say that.
Okay. What's next? Something that is lovely to look at is beautiful, of course. Do you know how to spell it?
Of course. It's with an I in the middle.
And we're finished. I love crosswords that are easy.
And I think people who always get the right answers are annoying.
Yep, now we can continue with this part. Here, as you see, there are 6 photos. We will write the definitions for them. As you see, these are examples we did in the classroom, the other options for these photos. For example, a person who flies a plane is a pilot. A person who goes to school or university is a student. A ball, round object. A ball is a round object that you can throw or which you can throw. An animal that has feathers and can fly is a bird. Or an animal which has feathers and can fly is a bird. A bus is something which takes people to different places, or a bus is something that takes people to different places. 6. An object that you can send text messages with is a mobile phone. An object which you can send text messages with is a mobile phone. Alright, thank you for this week, everybody. Take care, have a nice weekend, revise and do your homework, please. See you next time. Goodbye.